Hello, everybody. Wild Bill for America here. Franklin Graham, one of America's most respected spiritual leaders, is asking Americans to pray for Supreme Court Justice Roberts. Why? Because the Supreme Court is dancing in a minefield where they should not be. The case they've chosen to weigh in on is no less than a case that will decide whether or not to make blasphemy against God part of our national law. Homosexual marriage. Wow. Talk about playing with fire. John Roberts was appointed Chief Justice, and Americans had high hopes that he would be a good Chief Justice. But when the Obamacare nightmare was on the table, Justice Roberts stunned the nation by an act of judicial flip-flopping and declaring that the clearly unconstitutional Obamacare was somehow okay. This was so out of character by the justice that many have speculated that the Obama thugs had somehow blackmailed the Chief Justice into violating every principle of American jurisprudence to ram unconstitutional socialism down the throats of we the people who did not want it. And now, an even worse disaster is poised to be forced on us. Forced sexual perversion and direct violation of every biblical principle upon which America's character and morality rests. The right thing to do would be to put the homosexual issue to a national vote, and there is no question how that vote would go. The American people would overwhelmingly slam the door on perversion and would choose America's traditional morality over the radical left agenda. But respecting the wishes of others is not part of the left's evil agendas. Elena Kagan was appointed by Obama to the Supreme Court specifically for this purpose, to ram immorality down our throats against the will of the people. The Supreme Court has no jurisdiction to meddle with God's crystal clear commandments on this issue, but that won't stop them. This issue is so serious that God literally incinerated the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah over it, and I guarantee you God's position has not changed. And before you left-wing Bible illiterates start with the Jesus never said a word against homosexuality nonsense, let me fill you in on a powerful truth. If you read the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Hebrew Scriptures, you will learn that it was Jesus in his pre-incarnate state who actually did the incinerating. The Supreme Court is literally setting the stage for a civil war, pitting the government against America's churches and synagogues. I agree with Franklin Graham. It's time for us to pray with all of our strength for Justice Roberts to find his strength, to do the right thing, to be a good Chief Justice. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.